mobility drill we're going to go through. The first thing we're going to do is get warmed up with some Tabata bear positions, okay? So we're not going to go crazy, but we're just going to get nice and warmed up. We're going to do a lot on hips tonight, okay? We've got hips, and we're going to do a little bit of activation, then we're going to do a little bit of stretching, okay? I'd say it's going to be roughly about 20 minutes long, the whole session, okay? So, things you might need is a stick, okay? This might also be a couch. I just don't want to pull one in here with me, but you could have the couch beside you. You could have the wall beside you, okay? It's just one of the moves. We're going to be coming up onto one knee. We're going to be doing a little bit of movement, so I'd like you to have a little bit of stability. So if you're looking at a move roughly like that, trying to work on a little bit of internal rotation on the leg, okay? So a stick possible, a little bit of a drink with you, excuse me. And we're going to start with a bear position, Tabata. Whenever my watch decides to start, we'll get going, okay? So into a nice table position. We have hands directly below our shoulders, knees directly below our hips. When I call time, we're lifting the knees off the floor, holding a nice bear position on the ground, okay? We're going to do 8 sessions of 20 seconds, okay? And we're starting in 3 seconds. So I hope everyone can hear me. 2, 1, let's do it. Lift the knees and hold. So in this position, we're pushing the floor away from us. Knees are just barely off the ground, okay? So we're not up here, guys. Down nice and low. Try and keep your heels nice and high. We don't have our legs dropping in. So nice strong position. I'd say we have about 10 seconds gone in the first round. And rest. Nice work, guys. 10-second break. Ready to go. 2, 1, lift the knees. So again, nice and active in the shoulders, guys. Looking straight down between the hands. Starting to burn the hips a little bit. 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Ready to go again in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift the knees. Two, 1, and rest. 3 rounds done. Ready to go again in 5 seconds. 2, 1, lift the knees and hold. So guys, if you're finding this awkward, like you feel like it's too tight or too long, my knees are directly below my hips, okay? So I'm not like this, all bunched up, and I'm not too long. I'm in a nice central position. It should be quite easy to lift the knees, come in and out of the exercise. 2, 1, and rest. Nice work, guys. Ready to go again. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Really trying to squeeze your tummy, squeeze everything nice and tight. Imagine someone's going to jump up onto your back. 2, 1, and rest. Nice work, guys. Just over halfway. 2, 1, let's do it. Two, 1, and rest. Nice work, guys. What have we got? 6, 7. We've got 2 left, okay? 2, 1, lift the knees. Again, nice and active in the shoulders. Knees as close to the floor as you can get them without touching. Fingers nice and wide. 2, 1, and rest. We got 1 more, guys. Nearly there. Okay, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Lift the knees and hold. Again, push the floor away from you. Knees as close to the ground as you can. 2, 1, and rest. Great work, guys. Okay, so that's our start. Let's get a little drink of water in. I'm gonna get a clock started. So, we have got 5 moves tonight, guys. We might get 2 rounds in, we'll see how we get on. We might just get 1 in. Okay, so what we're doing is we're starting off. If you want a stick, you can have a stick, you might not need it. We're looking to come from a kneeling position, okay, nice and strong in our core. Okay, we're gonna have a little go through where our lunge should be, where we should end up, okay? So as I start from here, I bring my right foot out, plant it onto the ground, okay? This is roughly where a good lunge will be. So I'm coming straight up from my foot to my knee, into my hip, nice straight lines. Same with that other leg down to the knee, okay? Ideally, if I was coming up off the floor, I would have my toes engaged rather than flat on the ground, okay? So this would be a nice lunge position. At the moment, we're gonna leave those toes out at the back, okay? So from the front position, this is what this is gonna look like. We come from here, we bring our foot out, plant it to the floor. We're trying to not get any dragging noises, okay? As we lazily bring our feet out, you're trying to lift the whole hip, plant the foot onto the ground, right? Nice strong plants, don't have to be crazy, but good strong plants. Each time I want you to look and see. So if this foot is out here somewhere, okay, it's not a good lunge. We want it to be directly below the knee. This is almost like our warm up for when we start actually lifting off the floor, okay? So we are going to start in 10 seconds. We're doing 45 seconds of this, okay? Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. It's alternating. Stomp with the left foot, bring it back in. Stomp with the right, bring it back in. Nice and slowly through, guys. Squeeze your tummy, squeeze your hips before the leg leaves. I'm much better off my left than I am off my right for some reason tonight. 20 seconds gone. You might need a stick for this, guys. That's absolutely fine. But if you don't, you don't. Okay, 10 seconds left. Well, 15 seconds left. Again, try and have no noise, no foot drag, foot lifts. Right back in underneath. 5 seconds left. And rest. Nice work. Okay, so next we're going to come up into a lunge from that position. Okay, so I'm going to step back a little bit or kneel. Left foot comes out, come up to standing. Left foot goes back, back to the knee, circle around, constantly moving. Okay, ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Follow me. Left foot comes out, up to standing. Left foot goes back, down to the knee. Left foot comes out, up to standing. Keep that circle going, guys. Always leading with that left foot. Try and keep your torso nice and high here. Try and engage everything at the same time, guys. You don't want to have one hip dropping and lifting. Everything comes up nice and powerful, okay? Like again, you can use a wall if you need to. You could use a chair, anything like that. 10 seconds left on this side. Next time we come down, rest. Nice work, guys. And move over to the right. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right foot comes out, up to standing. Right foot goes back, slowly down. Think about your hips. Think of everything lifting as one. Nice work, guys. "30 seconds left on this side. If you can go on your bare feet, guys, I'd really advise it. Don't worry if you can't. Again, again, guys, 2 kitchen chairs here. Could be helping you come up and down. It's absolutely fine. 10 seconds left. Next time we come back down to the knees rest. Nice work, guys. So we're going to bring our little stick into play, okay? Or a wall or a chair, okay? Got this here. I could be using that for a little bit of support, okay? You can do this without the support. Amazing. Okay, I've tried. No, I can't do it at the moment, so hopefully I can at some stage. We bring our right foot out in front of us, okay? Support on the stick if we need it, okay? Nice and strong in your glute, in your core on the other side. Lifting the leg. From here we're looking to rotate in. Imagine there was a bar coming through the front of your knee, out through the back of your hip, okay? And we're trying to rotate that leg inside, okay? We're gonna have a crack at 45 seconds of this. It's not gonna be a big movement. Some people will have a big movement, that's great. But if you don't, just try and get good movement in. 2, 1, lift the foot, rotate in, out. Nice work, guys. If someone kicked this stick out from under me, I would fall. 20 seconds left. So really keep that knee up now, don't let it move. 10 seconds. Five seconds left. And rest. Woo! Jeez, I feel that more on my side than my leg. Nice work, guys. If anyone found that super easy, again, guys, you can try this with no stick. I think it's virtually impossible, but you might be able to do it. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Let's lift that leg and start our rotations. Use it much better on this side. Again, think of a bar going through the front of this knee, not allowing for movement, okay? So what I mean by that is we're not moving the knee in, guys. It's just that foot moving underneath the knee and inside, okay? And rest, guys. Nice work. Okay, let's pop that stick away for a second. Next we're going to come into is a little bit of a pigeon stretch. So we're going to stretch some of the stuff that we're after activating. So we come into our lunge position. Let's go with the right foot first, actually. Right foot comes out. Let's bring it over in front of the left knee. Bring that knee to the floor, okay? Guys, some of you might need a cushion, pillow underneath this knee, okay? So just pull that cushion or pillow in, bring it under that knee, okay? We're looking to come into a nice strong position and we're up on the hands to start with. I want your toe out behind you to be pointed, okay? So nice strong long position. Now let's come down onto the elbows. Nice work, guys. Let that head completely drop towards the floor. Let's come back up onto the hands for a second. Okay, let's walk over the knee. Slowly back down onto the elbows. Let the head drop. Back up onto the hands, guys. Let's walk over the toes this time. Back down onto the elbows. Let the head drop. Again, try and get that back leg nice and long. Let's come back up onto the hands, guys. Out to the center, bring those hands right out in front of you. Let your head come down through your arms. Again, try and be as long as you can from that back toe to your front fingers. Let's walk back in. Come back up to where we started. Okay, let's switch legs out. Bring the left up in front of the right. Reach the hands across the front, push that back leg out nice and long. Okay, and again, we're down onto the elbows to start with. Guys, if you're up on the hands, that's fine. You're gonna stay there, that's grand, okay? If you can come down onto the elbows, you're coming down. Let your head drop towards the floor. We're back up onto the hands, guys. Let's walk over the knee, back down onto the elbows. Let your head drop towards the floor, towards your knee. Big deep breath in and out of our tummy here, guys, the whole time. Slowly back up onto the hands. We walk over the toes, down onto the elbows again. Let your head drop. Slowly back up onto the hands, guys. Again, let's walk out as far as you can in front of you. Let your head come down through your arms. Point that back toe as tight as you can, or long as you can. Big deep breaths in and out of your tummy. And slowly, let's walk those hands back in. Okay, come back up to where we started and back onto our knees. Next we're going to do is a couch stretch, guys. I'm just putting this up here to not have a sore foot off the wall. Okay, so you can still see me, yes you can. So, nice way to start, like you're about to start a sprint. Okay, you bring your right knee right in and tight to the wall, up onto the wall. Okay, this could be in front of a couch as well. We're going to bring the left foot out in front of us. Let's keep the hands down here for a second. Get a nice stretch into this quad. Started slowly. Okay, so nice way to see if we're in the right position here, guys, is you should have a nice line with your hands and your feet in one line. Let's slowly bring the left hand up onto the left knee or whichever side you're on and come up into our stretch. I'm going to bring my knee out a tiny bit from the wall. Up. Okay, as we come up now, we start that stretch in. Okay, try and keep your hips nice and lined together here, and slowly let's bring both of our hips forward ever so slightly, just ever so slightly. Big deep breath into your tummy, and then let's squeeze this ass cheek, the leg that you're stretching. Squeeze that ass cheek. Nice work, guys. Starting to get a bit more comfortable now. So we open the fingers up nice and wide. We bring them back, touch our little fingers off the wall. Open up as high as you can now. Let's do it 10 times. 2, 3, 4, Nice work, guys. Bring the hands back down to the floor. Let's bring that leg back down. Bring the other one down. Okay. And switch over. So get the left leg or right leg, whichever one you're doing up. Bring the other one into position. And start down here for a second. 2 hands alongside the foot. And let's bring that right hand up onto the knee and straighten up. Again, guys, you could have a stick here if you're struggling with this. That will be fine. Let's take both of the hips at the same time. Let's come forward ever so slightly. Big deep breath in, and let's squeeze that left ass cheek. Nice work, guys. Again, open up the fingers, and let's 10 big movements. 2, 3. And 10. Lovely work, guys. Hands come back down alongside the foot. Let's bring that foot back in and come back in onto our mat. Okay, take that away. One little section left, guys, and then we're finished. So we start off in our bear position. Let's come right back into our deep squat. Okay, you're on the toes, that's fine, guys. If you could come back onto the heels, do it. So we're going to work a little bit on this over the next 5 weeks, guys, okay? I want you to take note of it. If you're up on your toes and you can't get back, you'll probably need a little kettlebell, something like that, to work tomorrow night. We're going to do a lot of work on the hips tomorrow night. No, Wednesday night. Tomorrow night's core, okay? So Wednesday night, I'd like you to have something to hold on to, the table, something along those lines. We're going to do a lot of work down in this position, okay? And guys, I want you to take your right hand, bring it onto your left ankle. I want you to turn and open that hand up into the air as high as you can. Slowly come back down, switch hands, take the right hand, reach up into the air. Back down, 2 hands, reach as high as you can, slowly sunk to standing. Okay, and we are done. Awesome work, guys.